Everybody, how you doing? It's your main man Fleazy back again, doing another countdown of the list of top 10 figures of 2023. For me, top 10 figures I've acquired in 2023 from specific stores. I did a video on Ross, make sure you check it out. And now, this video is about Ollies. Now, one of the criteria for my top 10 list has to be items that I actually have. So, unfortunately, the Winter Soldier Shield is not on here because I missed the boat, couldn't get it. That thing was gone before I even had a chance. Also, I missed the Star Wars helmet. It was gone before I had a chance to get it. So those two things are not on my list. Wish I had them. They'd be on that list. But before we get started, I'm going to do honorable mention. So I got a couple honorable mentions. One honorable mention, although I don't play the game, my sons do. But Fortnite, they got some nice pieces. And what I like to do with the Fortnite pieces is I'll intermingle them with different things that I have. So for instance, this first figure that I'm going to talk about, the Scientist. If I remember correctly, this was like a Hasbro Pulse. This figure is incredible. This will look awesome as like an Iron, instead like as an Iron Man bad guy or something. So, the Scientist, you get an honorable mention. You make the cut. Next is a model. Not my model maker, no. But the box is crazy. I love it. And one day I might get into models. And if I have it, I will regret not having this model because I grew up as a major fan of this as a kid. The Mach 5 from Speed Racer. This was the car when I was little. So, if you have your Mount Rushmore cars from my generation, I'm a Gen Xer. You got the General Lee, you got Knight Rider, some Batmobile, probably 66 Batmobile. But the Mach 5 was on your Mount Rushmore. And I had to have this. Will I ever probably open this? I don't know. Like I said, I might get into model making. So if I do, I will regret not having this model. So the Mach 5 makes my list. Another honorable mention is the Black Panther Legacy series, Killmonger, and T'Challa. These two figures are awesome. Just the likenesses and the faces of Michael B. Jordan and Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to Chadwick. These things had to be acquired and added to my collection just for my Black Panther wall that I have. Anything Wakanda Forever or going with the first Black Panther movie, I'm most likely going to own. I mean, I even got the Monopoly. Can't see it. Cheers blocking it. I even got the Monopoly Wakanda Forever because I like the Black Panther series that much. So, shout out to Killmonger, Black Panther from the Legacy series for Black Panther. Now, getting into my top 10 list. Now, my number 10, some people might go, huh? But, hey, it's mine. One of my honorable mentions could have been number 10 over this, but my list, I got a special place for Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is my favorite G.I. Joe of all time. Most likely, most people's favorite G.I. Joe. So, did I get the Snake Eyes Fortnite figure? No, missed the boat on that. Sorry. Woo! But I got the Snake Eyes from the movie. It was Snake Eyes, I had to buy it. Now, I like the movie like that. It was G.I. Joe, so come on, I had to watch it, I had to tolerate it. Is it the true Snake Eyes from the comic? If you read the comic, you know it's not Snake Eyes' origin, but who cares? Guy wore the suit eventually. He was Snake Eyes. And I got the Snake Eyes figure. Am I going to swap heads with this? No. I'm going to leave him right in the Snake Eyes suit, so it'll look cool. But anything Snake Eyes related, I got to get. And when I do my G.I. Joe list, that Snake Eyes is on there. Just letting you know right now. It might be Snake Eyes City. But also, this Snake Eyes model was awesome. Had to get this. Now, this Snake Eyes model, I had to acquire because it's just awesome. I had to buy it. Like I said, with the Mach 5. Am I going to probably put it together? I don't know. But this box is sick. And if I do get in the model making, and if I didn't have this, I regret it. So I had to acquire this. So that's number 9. Number 9 was pretty much Snake Eyes related items. Now let's take a look at number 8. Number 9, pardon me. Jumping ahead. Don't jump ahead. Not smart. Not good. No one likes person that jumps ahead. Jump. All right, so number 9. Nostalgia based again, just like Snake Eyes. But this is nostalgia based with, are you ready? because I can't reach it. That's why I'm building anticipation. He-Man and Battle Cat. So, first of all, if you got He-Man, you got to have Battle Cat, because He-Man got to get around, right? Adam ain't walking everywhere. You know, by power of Grayskull, gonna turn Cringer into Battle Cat. But I love this He-Man, because this He-Man takes me back. Battle Army He-Man, when you push his chest and you get the damage. I love the Battle Damage He-Man. That's pretty awesome, the Battle Army He-Man. I love that. I wanted that as a kid, never got it. So I was like, oh, gotta have that in my life. You know, you should be mine. So I had to grab that. So number 9 was He-Man and Battle Cat. Coming in number 8. Number 8 was, like I said, I didn't get the shield, that Winter Soldier shield. But I got Peggy Carter in the Winter Soldier suit. You can tell by the shade, it was the Winter Soldier suit. And I'm excited, and I was happy to get this. Plus, although I didn't get Steve Rogers' shield, I got Peggy's Winter Soldier suit. Shield. I said Winter Soldier suit and shield. Suit and shield. I got that. And if you saw What If, which is what this is predicated off, she actually wears this in that one episode. So this was pretty cool. So, coming in number 8 was Captain Carter. Now, number 7. Number 7 was something that I saw a lot of people with on videos. They started popping up at Ross's, but they had them kept saying on their Ollies. I'm like, man, my Ollies don't have that. I was kind of hurt. I was in my feelings about it. But it came up, and is the High Evolutionary from that Fantastic Four wave, because I had to have this. This thing is awesome. I love the articulation, and I loved the High Evolutionary. Even though some of his story arcs, when I was growing up, I was like, oh. But the High Evolutionary is actually a pretty good bad guy. I loved him in Guardians 3. And I have a couple annuals from when I was younger where he fought the Avengers, he fought the X-Men. Like, the High Evolutionary is a pretty cool bad guy. Like, honestly, with all the Jonathan Major stuff that was going on, if they took the High Evolutionary and transformed him into the main big bad, the High Evolutionary could pull it off easy. So, my number 7 is High Evolutionary. Now, staying with my FOMO, the one where I kept seeing it at everybody else's Ollies, and I'm thinking, you mind bringing it to mine, please? My first short was dedicated to this, and it was If You Know, You Know. My first My Whole Life Has Changed was this card, Falcon, comic Falcon. I love this Sam Wilson. This is the classic Sam Wilson. This is the Sam Wilson Falcon suit that when he was in the Avengers in the 80s, I pretty much got every issue of the Avengers when Falcon was an Avenger. Pretty much I would look, because you know how the old ones you could look and see the faces of everybody, like the team-wise, who was on the team. If I saw Falcon, I bought that issue. But I had to have this. Took forever to get it. And when I got it, I snagged it. Made my first short. My Whole Life Has Changed. If you know, you know. Check the channel if you didn't ever saw it. But yeah, I had to have this. So this Falcon was on my list at number 6. Number 5. Another. Saw it everywhere and had to get it in my life. Was White Vision. This bad boy is awesome. It's just awesome. There's really nothing else to say except for awesome. I came to play. This Vision is awesome. I had to get it. Seen this start popping up at some Rosses and stuff too, but it popped up at Ollies. Snagged it. Did my whole life has changed with that as well. So, coming in at number 5 is the Vision. Now, the next one, going back into the Fortnite realm, is Fortnite pieces that I had to have. Saw everybody talking about it. Do I really know what I'm really going to do with it yet? I don't know. But I got me a boat. I got the Fortnite boat. The Fortnite boat is huge. It's awesome. I can put Joe's on it. Make it like, I think it was the Devilfish. Can't remember the name of it. I'm going to have to look that up. And then when I do the editing, I'll put it in there. But yeah, I can use that the same way that I had the boat when I was little. with my GI Joes. I can park my Joes on that boat. Thing's incredible. And the one thing I love about Fortnite figures, you can put them in with other things and supplement them. Like I can intermingle them with things that I acquired, like GI Joes. I can intermingle them with Marvel. Like for instance, I got the shark too, and I got the shark because I can put the shark with Namor for my Wakanda Forever line. I could intermingle the shark with, excuse me, Ocean Master. I don't have Aquaman because I don't like the face sculpts for Jason Momoa. But so nice, had to get it twice. So I can intermingle the sharks with different things. And that makes that awesome. So coming in at number 4, Fortnite items. Now, top 3. What's it going to be? So coming in at number 3 is Age of Apocalypse Magneto. This Age of Apocalypse Magneto is sick. If you read Age of Apocalypse is an awesome story. Xavier's dead. Magneto forms the X-Men. So these X-Men are not like X-Men we know. These are like dark X-Men. But it's our same people though. You got Iceman. You got Colossus. You got all that. But this Magneto is sick. The little ponytails on the side is awesome. That head sculpt with the helmet and the ponytail sticking out. This Magneto is the truth. So I had to get it. And this Age of Apocalypse, the Colossus Build-A-Figure for this? Oh my goodness, that thing was sick. So yeah, had to make that a part of my life. So Age of Apocalypse Magneto was my number 3. Sticking with Age of Apocalypse, this bad boy would have been my number 1. When I saw this, my whole life hadn't changed. I just started going, you should be mine. Age of Apocalypse. This bad boy is incredible. Look at that. Got the skull in the hand. He just looked like he gonna whoop somebody. So, when I saw this, I said, yeah. And matter of fact, I was late to getting the Age of Apocalypse wave. So when I saw this, I didn't even know this guy was a part of this wave. So when I saw this, I was like, gotta grab this. Because again, I'm late to collecting. Not late to collecting. I've been collecting since I was a kid, but came back to it. And so when I came back to it, things that were already out and prevalent in the stores were gone by the time I hit the stores. And I'm glad because I probably would have paid full price for this bad boy. Not what I paid for it. So, number 2, Age of Apocalypse. And my number 1 is a thing that everybody was running and hunting for, and as soon as they saw it, they grabbed it. Maybe they grabbed a couple, I don't know. But it was something that everybody wanted. Like they wanted the shield. Like they wanted that Star Wars helmet. Like they wanted the boat. Yo, Joe, Sergeant Slaughter. I grabbed this thing on a humbug. I had to go to Ollies one day because I needed an ice scraper because I woke up that morning. It was super icy. Didn't have an ice scraper in the trunk. I had to borrow my mother-in-law's ice scraper. Shout out to my mother-in-law. To get to work. So that night, after work, I said, I need an ice scraper. I'm going to go to Ollies and get an ice scraper. Went to Ollies. As soon as I walk in, pallet full of them. I was like, yes! So got me my Sergeant Slaughter. I go back the next day. Goods on. But got mine. And that's all I got to say about that. So, let's recap. Gave a shout out to Killmonger, Black Panther wave, that Mach 5 model, that Fortnite scientist. My top 10 list: Snake Eyes toys out of Ollies, Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Cat, that Peggy Carter, Fantastic Four High Evolutionary. Number 6 is the Falcon. Number 5 is the Vision. Number 4 is a Fortnite boat. Number 3 is Magneto, Age of Apocalypse. Number 2 is Apocalypse from the Age of Apocalypse wave. And number 1 was Sergeant Slaughter. Yo, Joe. Remember, like, subscribe. Leave a comment in the chat. What were your favorite items you grabbed from Ollies? Maybe you got lucky and got that shield. Maybe you got that helmet. Maybe you got a Slaughter on the boat too. You know, whatever, worked and did, hey, congrats to you. Like I said before, Hope you had a Merry Christmas. If you're seeing this before the New Year's, hope you have a great New Year. And if you saw this after New Year's, Happy New Year. This is your main man, Fleazy. Take it easy.